I wanted to mention as well as an article here. I've got it here. It's an interesting article about Ron Paul. Now, I've watched the Patriot business. It's a business for a lot of folk for years. And every time it's election time, they always give a Pied Piper and put him forward for the guys to vote for. And they sit back for 4 or 5 years and do nothing and then go, oh, you see, 4 or 5 years where they could have been doing something themselves. Understand it's meant to spin your wheels, waste time, and you're no further forward than you were before. But in this article here, the guy's done a lot of good research into the voting records and what really are the voting records of Ron Paul and everything else. And it's a long article. You'll have to read it yourselves. And it says the incontrovertible conundrum of Dr. Ron Paul. And he's got a lot of data, a lot of research on this particular thing. And it's no surprise, as I say, it was no surprise to me that what would happen with Ron Paul at the end either. I knew this was going to happen. Because they pulled this stunt. This is the second time they pulled it with Ron Paul. Where did all that cash go that was backing him? $30 million here, $40 million there. Where did it all go? I mean, you have to start wondering, folks. There's an old saying that says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Why are you so fooled? So that the Paul dynasty can keep going under the sun now. But it said to do this, we must delve deep into the language of both the House bill and the U.S. Code for what that bill will affect, as well as in attempting to dispel some fallacies about the Federal Reserve System and its perceived power structure. And he goes into really a lot of detail about the Federal Reserve, how it does work, and how they have had audits and all the rest of it in the past. And folk don't even know it, but it's all published. It's all published, folks. So I'll put this link up tonight and go through it. Those who can, who've got patience, who can read more than one paragraph before they fall asleep. And you can see for yourself. Make your own mind up. It's up to you what you think of it. But it's a very well done article. Everyone's played as a sucker in politics. You understand that. That's the whole idea of politics. But they always throw out the Pied Piper for the Patriots for years and years and years. Yep. And where they go, because everyone's trained that this person, the one man, the person, the lone, the guy who rides into town, and cleans it all up for you. He'll do all the work while you sit in your rear end and you're an armchair warrior, basically. That's not how it works, folks. That's what I mean. People ultimately deserve what they get. That's true. There's obviously hope, but there's a time to go beyond just hope itself, and you have to be involved in things yourself. And let's be honest, politicians, you find it even Shakespeare talks about politicians and other ones too. They're called many, many names and shysters and all the rest of it because they use their vocabulary. They'll always give a statement out where they can jump back from it when they're faced with it through legalities and the wording that they use, things like that. This is common fare. And it's time folk woke up to this stuff and realize what it's all about. It's truly time, isn't it?